It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. There are few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth and touchdown receptions. It's the 49ers and the Seahawks, and it's
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple of years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's second and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Geno. Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice.
A hit, and he has lost the football. The Niners have got it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Third and goal.
Go!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one taken in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, for the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. About set for our next drive. We'll take a peek ahead what's coming up later tonight. Sunday Night Football has the Colts and Jets AFC matchup at MetLife Stadium. And then tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, it's down to the Lone Star State for an in-state battle. Texans and Cowboys at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. We'll try and run it with Walker. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this is 3rd and short. Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. He is in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down is Smith. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, Smith. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down. 35-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. Didn't get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing again is Purdy. Off he goes. Now, players shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Allen working from the pistol. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Now, Gino. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Gino. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There we go.
The tight end Fant in motion. Play action now. It's no chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And These numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
A first down throw for Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He'll get this complete to Walker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this looks like a design run. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Seahawks 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's Purdy. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He finds the veteran Lockett. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on second down, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So a win here for the 49ers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.